stay right there because I am diving into it to make sure you make the best decision for you. Hi, my name is Jessica Arguello. I work here in the Denver metro area as a licensed realtor, and I help homebuyers just like yourself make the best decision for their current situation. We will be touching on requirements, debt to income, income limits, and if this program is ultimately the best fit and decision for you. I specialize in first-time homebuyers, relocation, and move-up buyers. If you are looking for a realtor in the Denver area, please reach out to me. I will list my info down below, and let's jump right into it. So I did this video about 2 years ago, and it was a hit. Not only is CHFA a great program with a lot of moving parts, but it allows homebuyers to get into home ownership with a fraction of the cost, which in Colorado's market is essential because, as you know, it's not cheap to live here. CHFA is a great program if you are a first-time homebuyer for a number of reasons. So without getting too much into it, I'm going to go over how you as a potential buyer can get your down payment completely covered. First things first, you may think that you have to go through Colorado's first-time homebuyers program, their website, to be able to actually take advantage and utilize this program, which that is just a speculation I wish would go away. You can go with, say, myself or a local realtor in your area that your family recommends or someone that was referred to you, and most importantly, someone you trust. The big thing you need to realize is that it's the actual lender that allows you to utilize this program. When first finding a lender to get pre-approved, you will either get sent someone from your realtor's preferred network or you can reach out to me. Each lender has a set of loans they're able to loan on, as well as programs they're able to provide to their clients, such as CHFA. CHFA is a program. CHFA is not always something that lenders work with, so when first applying, you want to make sure that you ask those questions to avoid confusion and ultimately not to waste your time. Once you get your loan application done, you're pre-approved, you're aware that the lender you're working with is able to utilize CHFA, the next step would to be go to the actual CHFA website and get your CHFA certificate. I will list that down below if you are wanting to just get ahead of the game and get it done. And it's really as simple as that. As far as requirements, let's get into requirements you need to be able to utilize this program. This one may seem like a no-brainer, but you have to have a decent credit score, not only to get approved for a home loan, but also to be able to utilize this down payment assistance program. The lowest score you will need to have in order to even get an acceptance for really either a loan or this program would be a credit score of 620. DTI is a phrase we commonly use in the housing industry, whether you're talking to a local realtor or a lender. DTI stands for debt to income. So depending on how much take-home income you bring in after taxes, you cannot exceed 50% of that with your debt that you hold, whether that be with credit cards or loans. This one can be pretty tricky. But currently, as of 2022, and this has not been said to increase, but your total household income cannot exceed $130,000. This one specifically is one I would recommend you touch on with your specific lender. And depending on the lender you go with, this can be super tricky. I have had lenders take off, say, wife because it exceeds the total loan limit and income limit, and keep husband on and still be able to take advantage of this program. But not all lenders are as open to making sure each program fits each individual. So if you're having problems with your specific lender, either not getting you pre-approved or feeling like they're not really working with you to be able to take advantage of this program, please reach out to me. Now that we've touched on credit score, DTI, which is your debt to income, the income requirements, the last step would be to take your homebuyer education class. Now, do not quote me on this, but I know initially coming back from the pandemic of 2020, this program was accessible and they were allowing people to complete this class by doing it online as an online course, which was, I think, a total duration of 8 hours. If for whatever reason they're not allowing this to be taken place at home, you would have to sign up and head on in to take this course, and that would be a total of 2 days in class. Last thing I really want to touch on in this video and reference as far as requirements in order to utilize CHFA would be you not only have to contribute at least $1,000 down to this home purchase, but you are also required to bring and supply your own closing costs. So yes, CHFA is covering your total down payment, but you still need to have at least say $10,000 to $12,000 saved. Once we go under contract and you are actively looking for a home, you are responsible to pay for your inspection, which out of pocket can cost upwards to $800, as well as your appraisal for the home, which is also priced right around $800. Once you have all of these items completed to the best of your ability, you are ready to start that process. It can really go extremely fast. From the initial looking at a home to the acceptance of an offer and closing, you can generally be into your new home within a 30-day window from when your offer is accepted. My hope with this video is that not only you are aware of all programs you are able to utilize as a first-time homebuyer, that this is the best decision ultimately for yourself. Once you're in a home, CHFA has now covered your down payment, and say 2 years down the line, you are now ready to sell that home and move on up. You as that homeowner utilizing CHFA are now responsible to pay back that money, assuming you went with the loan and not the grant. I specifically never really touch on the grant program that CHFA has, only because the grant has such strenuous requirements and specific ones at that aren't even listed above, but most people, when applying for CHFA, do the loan program and are responsible to pay that money back. Are you curious as to when and how soon you have to pay it back? Well, that money is due when you either refinance that home, sell your home, or once you hit that 30-year term on your loan. The nice thing to remember is that it is on the back end of your loan, and this money does not carry any interest. So if we're utilizing, say, $10,000 of your down payment, even if you were to wait, say, 10 to 20 years before you sell your home, that $10,000 is the exact same amount. It does not change, and it does not accrue interest. What's amazing in Colorado, and something to remember, is how quickly we are able to build equity at such a rapid rate. So it's easily and pretty fast you could pay that back. So if you're questioning if you should save for your down payment or utilize CHFA, my honest opinion is you're only a first-time home buyer once. And if you can save that money, I would always say that may be the best thing to do. The only downside that there really is when utilizing CHFA is a heightened interest rate. So your interest rate does go up when you utilize this program, which depending on a case-by-case scenario can make this program look like it may not be a good fit for you. So say rates today are at 5% for a 30-year conventional fixed rate. Utilizing CHFA would now increase that rate to 5.5. When you are getting pre-approved and working with a lender, make sure that this makes sense for you and even have them give you a breakdown or a comparison sheet with side-by-side figures. See if they can break it down and see how much it would be month by month or how much that would change your monthly amount if you utilize CHFA or if you didn't. I really hope this was helpful. I'm a big advocate for utilizing programs that make sense to each specific person. So CHFA may not be that for you, and that's okay. But if it is, it's a great program. And if you are needing anyone to help you with your first-time home purchase of either buying a home or getting pre-approval or any questions that I wasn't able to answer, jot it down below or reach out to me. And my hope making these videos is to shed light on how attainable these goals in buying a home really are. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. I will catch you in the next one, guys. Bye.